And we are live, back again with another episode of World Cup Qualifiers Daily. And this is episode 10. I know, club football has resumed. It will start tomorrow. Maybe in some leagues it already started. Lower leagues have been playing anyways, so I don't think club football went anywhere. But look, man, we have some unfinished business. We have some things to wrap up, and we have a lot of things to actually talk about, guys. That's the crazy thing. I think I would have to do this every week. Maybe on Fridays, or maybe a couple times a week, I come through and I do World Cup qualifiers daily. Big up, Mel. How are you doing, Mel? Nice to see you. How are you? How are you feeling? Yeah, I have a nice little package put together for you guys today where I did go and find some really interesting articles. It's not just only the matches in Conmebol, guys. I have news. I have things that we need to talk about. All right, so that's what you're gonna be coming here for. If you're watching the replay right now, it's packed. It's packed. We got a lot of things to talk about. So look, with that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's get into these Conmebol matches, all 5 games. And we're just going to take a look at the table, see where the teams stand after, I think it's about 10 match days so far in Conmebol. Thank you very much, Thriller, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Thriller. Thank you very much. Rich Squad. Look, big up to B Scale, Julian, Sinoweth, Scandilab, Ilias, Mr. Cyan G, everybody in here, man. Big up to y'all. You guys are the real deal. Let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. And let's just go to the fixtures here. Let's go down to the fixtures, and we're going to be talking about each and every one of these games. So, look, before we talk about this one, let's do a complete recap of the September window in Conmebol. We're only going to be doing this in Conmebol, and who knows, maybe we touch on the other confederations as we talk about the latest developments in those confederations. Look, Bolivia 1, Colombia 1 back in September 2nd, Ecuador 2, Uruguay 0. Paraguay, sorry Paraguayans to call you Uruguay, but Paraguay. Venezuela 1, Argentina 3, Peru 1, Uruguay 1, Chile 0, Brazil 1, and we go to September 5th where Brazil and Argentina, it says 0-0, but the game actually did not finish. Only about 7 minutes played, and you know what happened. And Visa, the health regulators in Brazil, stopped the match, and there has been a whole big row over that whole situation where players were banned playing in Premier League and they were unbanned. So we are gonna get to all of that. If you don't know, guys, I spent yesterday in the live stream talking about how players are going to get banned, City are going to lose, Liverpool are going to lose. Listen, apparently nothing are going so, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nothing are going so. I guess Brazil, FA, Chilean FA, the Mexican FA, they all came to a truce with FIFA, the Premier League, and the players won't be banned. Yeah. Players who did travel to red list countries are still barred from entering the UK, just so you know. But the players that remained in the UK are not being banned for 5 days. So just so you know, we will get to an article on that soon. But just to continue there, I had to touch on that since we're talking about Brazil, Argentina there, right? Ecuador 0, Chile 0, Paraguay 1, Colombia 1, Uruguay 4, Bolivia 2. You have another fixture here between Peru and Venezuela that ended 1-0 in favor of the Peruvians. You go to Thursday, September 9th. That was the last fixtures that were played yesterday. And I just want to say I did not get to watch these games. And the reason why I didn't get to watch the games is because I do not have Fubo TV. I don't have Fubo TV. I have to actually look into getting it because the app that I usually use to stream the South American content for free, it only had tennis playing yesterday, and I'm not into tennis, man. You know what I'm saying? Really not into watching Djokovic and Serena and Venus Williams and all these other, Federer. I'm not into them. Really not into them. I'm into Messi and Ronaldo and Kevin De Bruyne and them guys. You know what I mean? Look, I'm not saying I'm into guys. I'm just saying I'm into those sportsmen. You get it? Anyways, let's continue, man. Let's continue. Just a little bit of fun, man. Just a little bit of fun. Look, Paraguay defeated Venezuela 2-1. And I'm telling you, the first goal scored. Let's just click on this, man. The first goal scored by Paraguay. I'm telling you, if you didn't see it, you need to go and watch this. David Martinez. And I actually run into an article about David Martinez, I did run into something about David Martinez that let me find it right now and see if I could let you know what I ran into about David Martinez. But that was a bullet, man. Listen, the goalkeeper, the defenders, nobody was wrong. It didn't have anything to do with that. The biggest mistake is to just allow the ball to get to David Martinez there. That's the biggest mistake. Biggest mistake. Well, I think I read into an article saying he was linked to a club, but apparently it's not him. Or maybe I just can't find the article. But look, Hector David Martinez, that was a bullet of a shot to score the first goal there. And second goal, Alejandro Romero. And that was actually set up by his brother Angel Romero, if I'm not mistaken. So brilliant stuff. Loft over the defense and bang into the back of the net. Johan Chancellor did bring one back for Venezuela in the 98th minute. You got to give it to Soteldo, man. Jefferson Soteldo with the brilliant ball in, headed into the back of the net. Paraguay take all 3 points. Venezuela still in the mud, down towards the bottom of the table there. So after that win for Paraguay, they're now 6th with 11 points after 9 matches. Not bad at all. Not bad. They're only 2 points behind the playoff spot. As for Venezuela, 4 points after 9 games. If they ought to qualify for the World Cup, right? 9 by 3 is 27, right? 27, am I right there? 27. They could get a maximum of 31 points. So if they don't start picking up wins, we could see Venezuela knocked out of World Cup qualifiers next month, as early as next month. And the same goes for Bolivia, because you need about 25 points or so to actually qualify. And if they lose their next 3 games, which means they'll only have, 6 left? And 22 points ain't going to get you into Qatar. It is not. It is not. Like to take the time to say big up to everybody in here right about now. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Appreciate it. Big up to Bethel, Thriller, Scandi Lab, Jordan Hyman, MW Trolley, man. How are you doing? James Randall, Moderate Mapper. Everybody. Jersey Boy, how are you? Philly Benny in the house. Aaron Guy. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? So, Aaron Guy is asking, also dumb, when are you starting call-in sessions like Ryan does? Look, let me talk to you about this, right? That is Ryan's thing, bro. That is Ryan's thing. I can't copy Ryan's thing. You feel me? I have to do my own thing. I won't be doing any call-in sessions. That ain't going to be happening here. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you, but that won't be happening. I don't think so. Not anytime soon. At least not anytime soon. You feel me? Let Ryan have his shine. Big up to the boy Adam the Great, bro. How are you feeling? Late in Croatia, I know. Nice of you to stop by, and thank you very much for continuing to be a member of this channel. Do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate the love. Look, 2-1 to Paraguay. Good win. Paraguay are keeping themselves in contention to qualify. That is only their second window. They do have 5 draws. They need to actually convert some of those draws into wins, and they'll be all right. What if they did? If Paraguay were actually better of that, in converting those draws, and let's say, what if they win at least 3 of those? You could add a further 6 points. You see what I'm saying? To Paraguay, they would have taken them up to 17 points, just behind Argentina. So they gotta actually win some of those games, man. So We're gonna move on. I feel bad for Venezuela, but you know, when I thought they were making progress back in 2018, 2017, 18, apparently not. Apparently not. So Uruguay 1, Ecuador 0. I actually predicted a draw for this game, and it almost ended in a draw. But that was a brilliant last-ditch goal, man. I'm telling you, Uruguay fought for this. They fought for this. I actually watched the goal, didn't watch the entire highlight package. But Gaston Pereiro, 92nd minute, the cross. I think that was Nandez with the cross, if I'm not mistaken. But let me see. Yeah, that was Nandez. I'm telling you, it was a really determined cross. He had to keep off Estupiñán, and he just contort his body and cross the ball in. And it was a brilliant header by Pereiro. And 1-0. The Ecuadorians stunned. The Uruguayans ecstatic. Big 3 points here for Uruguay, man. Really big 3 points. You got to give it to Ecuador, though. They are giving teams a run for their money. So Uruguay, guys, they didn't have Suarez nor Cavani in the team. You know what I'm saying? Rodriguez and Alvarez started, and these are not players I'm really familiar with. Brian Rodriguez, he plays in the MLS, and the other guy, not too sure where he plays. Let me let you know. Alvarez, Agustin Alvarez, he's actually a 19-year-old player, plays for Peñarol. I wonder if it's this guy I actually ran into. I'm thinking, I wonder if it's this guy. And I got mixed up with the Paraguayan player, David Martinez, because this guy's name is also Martinez, Agustin Alvarez Martinez. Let me actually see. Let me do a quick search. Yeah, so actually, I just ran into an article, right, that says Agustin Alvarez Martinez, Federico Martinez, and Martin Cáceres to replace Suarez, Coates, and Cavani for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers matches. So that's how these guys were actually brought in, and they got to start, you know. And the guy, Agustin Alvarez Martinez, is the guy I actually saw. And the article says that Real Madrid are keeping an eye on Peñarol's Agustin Alvarez Martinez. I told you guys you're going to get some really good golden nuggets in here, man. And that's one of them. That's definitely one of them. So Agustin Alvarez Martinez, just remember that name. He may be moving to Real Madrid pretty soon. You know, Peñarol produces a lot of good players. They're, I think, the most successful team in Uruguay. And Facundo Pelestri recently came through that club and got signed to Manchester United, even though they're sending him out on loan. So Barack Obama, the question, Dama, Argentina and Brazil doing a rematch? As of now, we don't know. We don't know. But reports are saying that it might actually end up being an Argentina win. And I don't even know why either. But that is something for another episode. We will go into that a little bit deeper. But just hitting you with some facts there. And I know you appreciate it, man. I know you appreciate the facts. I know you do appreciate the facts. But it's important for Uruguay to actually bring through these quality players, and, you know, so they could transition from Suarez and Cavani eventually. So in terms of the table and how this win affected the table for Uruguay, they actually move up to third. They actually, I think they were actually fourth, and they go ahead of Ecuador, and they go up to third. Ecuador now fourth. And the thing is, what Football Pharaoh was actually saying in our discussion when we talk about Conmebol, he was actually talking about the last World Cup qualifying cycle where Ecuador started well and just flunked out. And it seems like something similar could be happening to Ecuador here, because in their last 5 matches, they have only picked up 1 win and they have lost 3. And they picked up a draw in their last game there. Ecuador, you got to get your act together. 9 matches left. According to the list, there might be some games that were supposed to be played and didn't play because of COVID and all of that, guys. So just keep that in mind. But 9 games left. For Ecuador, it's important. They have 13 points right now. 13. If Ecuador are to get another 13 points, 9 games, let's say, I don't think they're going to win all their 9 matches. But if Ecuador manages to get, let's say, 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses, they would go up to 20. Well, they would go up to 25 points. I think 25 points may just squeeze them into the playoffs. Maybe. But they need to win their games. They need at least 4 wins. I think 4 wins and a couple draws would do it for Ecuador. But they can't keep losing like this, man. They have now lost 4, won 4, and drew 1. And they're 4th. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the next fixture. We got 3 more in South America to talk about. And we're going to be touching on these little articles as we go along. All right. Colombia 3, Chile 1. Guys, what did I tell you about this Chilean team, man? This Chilean team ain't no good. Ain't no good. Big up Adam who says, doing Conmebol roundup with UCL background. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Thank you very makes a lot of sense. I know, right? Thank you very much. Thank you there, man. That's what you guys are here for, you know. I actually forgot to change that. That's the Champions League background, but not many people would actually notice that. But it's all good, man. Thank you very much for actually bringing that up, Adam. Makes a whole lot of sense, bro. Makes a whole lot of sense. Aaron, bro, I don't know. They're nursing home, man. They have a lot of 100 cap players, but that's not necessarily a very good thing because the players are slow. They don't have the stamina like they used to have before, and people just figure them out. You see what I mean? If you've been around forever, teams have studied you and figured out how to play against you, and that's what's going on with guys like Vidal and, you know, who else, you know, like guys like Gary Medel. Who else is still playing? I can't even keep track of who's still playing for Chile, though. But I know it's a lot of these 100 cap players. And I'm going to let you know. Vidal, for sure. Mauricio Isla. Gary Medel. Claudio Bravo comes to mind. There's also Charles Aranguiz, who hasn't yet got 100 caps, but he's close. And those are the familiar ones that's in the squad. Guys like Maripan is still around. They need to start blooding some fresh youngsters. And I don't mean just fresh. Good youngsters as well. They're not producing the players anymore. I don't know what it is with Chile, but they need to get their act together. I don't think they're qualifying for the World Cup. I really don't think so. So, Colombia 3, Chile 1. Miguel Boya in the 19th minute, and then from the penalty spot, and then he did score in the 20th minute. But Miguel Boya did get a brilliant, it wasn't him, it was Rafael Santos Borre, who had a brilliant chance, who was put in, and it was 2v1 with the keeper. And he hit the post, and the ball ricocheted off the post, hit him, and went out. It was the worst. It was one of the worst misses you could ever see, though. Definitely. If any of you guys actually watch those highlights, you would know what I'm talking about. But I'm telling you, man, that was a very bad miss. That was like a Timo Werner type miss, though, if you know what I'm talking about. Definitely a Timo Werner type miss. So, Adam is saying Chile are a lot like Arsenal. Teams know how both of them play and usually get the better of them. Difference between Chile actually scores goals. What else we have here? Let me see. What else we got? Let me see. Aaron Guy. Also, I know we are internationals, but question for you. Not talking about this, bro. Sorry, Aaron. We're not hitting that right now. Gotta stick to the script, bro. You said it. It's the international. We had a live stream yesterday talking about the club games. We're not touching that right now. We are gonna touch on club, how it actually pertains to international football. But I'm not gonna get distracted, bro. Not getting distracted going into nothing Liverpool, City, or whatever right now. Unless it has something to do with club football. Let's stick to the script, please. I beg you guys. Come on. You know better than that. I know you know better than that. The only way I'm going to talk about club football is if you drop a super chat and I have to answer. Otherwise, I ain't answering. So, Miguel Boya, a brace. Jean Meneses in the 56th minute pegged one back for Chile. And then Luis Diaz scored in the 74th minute. What a player, man. I don't understand how Everton didn't really push hard enough to get him. But he is a hell of a player, man. Luis Diaz is a hell of a player. He has the acrobatic in his locker. And he has dribbling skills, speed, everything, man. Colombian Luis Diaz currently plays for FC Porto. So in terms of this big win for Colombia, where does it put them? They're in 5th, 13th place, tied on points with Ecuador. Ecuador, listen. Colombia coming for you. I'm going to just put it out there. They're coming for you. I do have Ecuador placing 5th, but Paraguay are also coming for you. You know what I mean? They're coming. They're really coming for you. And I'm going to show you guys a table when I'm done here. Paraguay are coming. So for Chile, they're 8th after 9 games. They would need a remarkable turnaround if they are to qualify for Qatar. Because 7 points, that's not good enough, man. That is not good enough. I think they need to win at least, let's say, 7 of their remaining 9 games to stand a chance. And that ain't happening. That's not happening. If they win 6 and draw a couple, yeah. But let me say 5 draw 4, that's not happening either. Chile, they could pretty much consider their World Cup qualifying campaign over. I know it sounds harsh, but it's a wrap for Chile in my opinion. Let us move on. We have more games to talk about, so we won't linger, and we have a lot of things to go through, man. I have a lot of news, so make sure you stick around so that you could get a scoop. Argentina, I'm going to leave this one for last. Brazil 2, Peru 0. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Brazil, man. Easy, man. Everton Ribeiro with the opening goal, 14th minute, local base Brazil player. And Neymar with the very fortunate tap-in in the 40th minute. But that was a good shot by Everton Ribeiro, though. Peru, I don't know, bro. You guys got to start picking up some points here. It ain't looking good at all. Not looking good at all for Ricardo Gareca and his boys. Not looking good. 8 points for Peru, then 7th. Ain't looking. They need to start getting points. Paulo Guerrero, y'all need to start getting points, man. Renato Tapia, Advincula, Cueva, y'all need to start getting points. Cueva, whatever his name is. Brazil on top. 8 games played, 8 wins, 19 goals, 2 conceded. Absolutely ridiculous form right about now. Jesus. Brazil pretty much with one more win would qualify for the World Cup. One more win. They're qualified in October. Definitely they're qualifying in October. Brazil and Denmark are going to be the 2 first teams to make the cut to Qatar. Brazil, Qatar, yeah, they're the hosts, and Denmark. We're also going to touch on a few teams that are definitely disqualified. No team from South America are out yet, mathematically out yet. So we're not going to really do Venezuela nor Bolivia bad yet. They're not out. They could, who knows what would happen. Maybe a wonder kid would come through the cracks somewhere and light up the qualifiers next month. You never know. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. But Neymar recently came out and said he don't know what else he needs to do. And I quote, Neymar after this win, after the Peru game, I don't know what else I have to do with this shirt for people to start respecting Neymar. Bro, people would actually start respecting you. People would start respecting you, right? If you stop with the antics, you have some discipline, and you garner that respect from the people. Otherwise, nobody ain't gonna respect you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Nobody ain't gonna respect you at all. Respect is not given. It is earned. And by the way, Neymar, the only thing, you know what I mean? I like your hair and I like your abs. I need to get like that again, but unfortunately, I'm lazy. So, big up to Carlos Hernandez. Thank you very much. Gareca destroyed the Peru team He took us to the World Cup, yes, but he never changed the team. He used the same players in even the friendlies. That's a great point there, Carlos Hernandez. Great point. Because if you look at this Peruvian team, how do I know these players? Because it's the same players that's been playing all the time. The same exact players. That's why I could actually let you know a lot of Peruvian players from the top of my head. Look. Andre Carrillo, Christian Cueva, Yoshima Yotun, Renato Tapia, Luis Advincula. There's a few new ones here and there. Pedro Gallassi in goal. But most of them are the same guys. You see what I'm saying? Most of them. Miguel Traco. You have Raul Rui Diaz. You have Christian Ramos. Edinson Flores. You know, it's the same bunch of guys. A few new ones. But they're not being blooded properly, I think. And I think that is exactly what Hernandez is trying to say here. They're not being blooded properly, and that could be a problem, man. I think that's a problem that Chile are facing right now with not transitioning their team properly over generations. This is not the Chilean team that, for Chile I'm talking about, not Peru, that won back-to-back. As I'm at, hear this. This is the same Chilean team that won the back-to-back Copa Americas, and you're still trying to use the same guys in 2021. They're going to get figured out. It's the same thing that's going on with Costa Rica right now. Same thing. And the same goes for Peru. They're getting figured out. They're easy to beat. But thank you, Carlos Hernandez. Do appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Thriller. I think the antics are pretty much ingrained in Neymar's head. It's become a habit for him. It can't be trained out. Yeah, man. Dumb. You had abs at one point? Yeah, I did. I used to have abs. I could still feel them, underneath the blubber, underneath the flab. I could actually still feel the abs, but it's going to be very, very difficult to get, the abs again, man. You know what I mean? Adam says, I like and dislike Neymar at the same time. I like him, man. I like him. Even though he does these antics and he could be a little annoying, I like him, man. He's a very attractive player to watch on the field. A note I add, to watch on the field. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got to know what you're saying out here, man. People clip you and try to, cancel you. But, you know what I'm saying? Still, Neymar is very, very, very attractive guy. Very, very attractive guy, Neymar. Keep up the great work. Look, we're going to keep it moving, man. We're going to keep it moving. And well done to Brazil. I don't even know why I'm talking about Brazil, because they're going to qualify. They should have just given Brazil a bye. You see what I'm saying? They should have given them a bye and allowed maybe, and given the other teams like a 3-point lead or something, because Brazil, they're unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And since we're on the topic of Brazil, I was actually mentioning earlier that the players won't be banned anymore. That's the latest article that came out. And let me actually touch on this one right now. Let me touch on this one. Let me see if I could find a whole lot of stuff that I saved talking about this. Okay, so I got it. I got it from Twitter, and it's from Paul Joyce. It says, Premier League players cleared to play this weekend by FIFA after Brazil, Chile, Mexico, and Paraguay agreed to waive automatic 5-day restriction. This is a great thing. This is a great thing for us, because I base my prediction on those guys from Brazil didn't actually, not actually featuring, and the Argentinians not featuring either for various clubs. Paraguayan in terms of Newcastle, and there's a guy from Watford as well, the Mexicans as well. So it's a good thing, man, because I actually think that was really stupid, man. That was dumb. And Intense Fury, he's saying Brazil has key pieces like let me go read this. Brazil has key pieces like Firmino, Gabriel Jesus, Alisson, Marquinhos, Casemiro, Vinicius, Marcelo, and more. And these guys didn't even play during this international break. That is the crazy thing. Most of them didn't play. And what ended up happening? It didn't matter. It absolutely didn't matter. It didn't matter. Brazil still did the business. Still did the business, man. So Adam is saying, Dom, you took many Corona shots and got a bear belly. Talk about bear. I got a bear right here. Let me take a sip, man. Barack Obama saying, Dom, off topic, but you rocking that hat, man. Yeah, that is fire. Definitely fire. Moderate mapper. That's what you call depth. Indeed, man. What else we got here? MW Choli, and he needs to get off the Modelo for the abs too. Yeah, man. Listen, when you're tired, you have to drink a beer, man. I'm telling you, when you work hard or work hardly during the week, and you have a Friday, like my Friday, Wednesdays are my Fridays, you gotta drink a beer, man. You gotta de-stress. You gotta definitely de-stress. And listen, bro, I ain't gonna try no keto diet. That's not happening. That ain't happening, man. Definitely not happening. So look, we on that topic. The Brazilian players will be featuring in the Premier League this weekend, which is a great thing. I'm absolutely loving that, right? I'm loving that. There's also a few more little articles that came out on the whole thing. So we have we're still on Conmebol. We ain't going nowhere in terms of Conmebol. We're still on Conmebol. Conmebol gets the love today because they're the only ones that actually played matches yesterday, and that's the reason for today's World Cup qualifiers daily. I will be touching on the other confederations, but this one is, is the main one today. So look, don't need to go all over the place in terms of the news, but the news is the Premier League players will be available. That's the main thing. They will be available. And I don't need to go deeper into that. But my thoughts on the situation, I think it was very childish. It's like childish games were being played. The Premier League decided not to release their players. The players didn't go against their clubs and went anyways. I think the Argentinians that did travel, they probably got permission from their clubs because the Argentinians, they won the Copa America and they wanted to continue, with their team because obviously continuity is key. They have to qualify for the World Cup and they just want to build that momentum going into the World Cup as well. So the clubs didn't want to release the players. The players obliged. The ones who didn't go obliged. And Brazil got salty. But I don't know why they got salty if they were able to call up Hulk and Miranda and they have Dani Alves and everything. They have a good local crop of players. They don't need, Brazil are too good. They don't need all the stars. They really don't need the stars. I think they should actually try letting Brazil play with only the local players and see if they'll qualify. I think Brazil needs to have that competition that Africa has. Local based players only. Copa America. That would be nice. I think that would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, bro. Aaron. Internationals are such a buzzkill, though. Obvious, I'm referring to the qualifiers. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, you're a buzzkill. You are a buzzkill right now. You are a buzzkill right now, to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm here trying to cover the international football, talk about things that's going on in international football, and you come in here saying that it's a buzzkill. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. You could do better than that. You could do better than that, bro. I know you could do better than that. Come on. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let us move on. The Brazilians will be playing again. Okay? They will be playing again. So, I did run into an article here I want to share with you guys. Let me find it first before I move on. Okay. I found it. I got it. Wait up, guys. I have something good for you right now. Got something good for you. All right. Got it. We're talking international football. We're on Conmebol. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go. Fabrizio Romano. Romario undergoes emergency surgery for gallbladder problems. You remember the Brazilian great Romario featured at the 1994 World Cup? Ex-footballista Brazilian Romario had to be emergency surgery. It's translated, right? Friday in Rio de Janeiro and withdrew the gallbladder. So he had to take out his gallbladder. Wow. That's not even his appendix. I don't think I don't think that's what he did, but I don't know, man. Let's continue here. It was this Thursday when the Copa Star Hospital in Copacabana received the, oh my God, this translation is so bad. It's so bad, I'm telling you. But look, man, just know that Romario had to undergo surgery. He had some bladder issues. Not bladder, yeah, gallbladder issues. And yeah, the gallbladder is that organ that produces bile. Okay, bile. You need that. That's right? I can't even remember my biology right now. I need to go back to biology class right about now, man. Seriously, I do need to go back to biology class. But that is something I actually wanted to share with you since we're on that. If I have any more articles that pop up, I will let you know. But we're gonna move on and we're gonna go back. And when I say go back, I mean we're gonna go back to the FIFA website and talk about Argentina versus, who did they play again? Bolivia. But in terms of Peru, guys, Peru a 7th with 8 points. Brazil first with 24 points. You could see the gap in quality, right? Definitely. So let's get that right. Let's go back to Conmebol here and touch on that last fixture before we do move on. If any of you guys have anything in the chat to share in terms of, hey, Dam, did you know such and such happened? Please do share it, and I will talk about it. I will shed some more light on that. So the game here, man, big game, man. Argentina 3, Bolivia 0. What a game, what a match. Brilliant goals by Lionel Messi, especially the first one. Messi hat-trick in the 14th, 64th, 88 minutes. The second and the third goals were very good goals as well. Really good build-up, good passing, good team goals. And you could just see Messi's movement. I'm wondering why nobody keeps track of Messi. Messi's so slippery like a mongoose. You cannot, it's like the man just moves like lightning. You can't keep track of him. He's here, he's there, he's over there, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. He's like Nightcrawler, like teleporting all over the place, pretty much. You see what I'm saying? Is the gallbladder removal a result of too much Modelo? I think that would be actually the pancreas, right? I think the pancreas does no, the pancreas gives you insulin, right? And the liver, it's the liver. The liver. I think the gallbladder is close to the liver as well. I'm not a doctor, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Ernest, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's late. Go get some rest, bro. Go get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Get some rest and watch the replay tomorrow. Appreciate you coming through, bro. You know what I mean? It's all right. It's all right. Thank you very much, Michael Daniel. How are you feeling? You're spot on, Dom. Yeah. And the bladder, that's the bladder and the kidneys clean out the body. So yeah, we're not gonna get into biology right about now, though. Do I need to put up a freaking diagram of the human body or something to get these things correct? Is that what we need to do? You know what I'm saying? Because we are all over the place right now with our organs, man. Seriously, we are. We definitely are, man. Yeah, we need to actually take a look at the freaking human body or something, because I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are all over the place. All over the place with these things, man. You see what I'm saying? But we're not going to get into the biology class right about now. But I think Thriller needs a little bit of biology class. You know what I'm saying? I do think so. I do think Thriller needs a little bit of biology class. Look. We're not gonna get into that. But in terms of let me just, I'm looking at one right now. They don't, the thing I'm looking at right now don't even have those little organs. But the gallbladder is right next to the liver. I could remember this from my days when we used to actually, you know, slaughter animals growing up. Kill a pig, a goat here and there, a sheep. And, you know, I used to get into it, though. I used to get into it, and I learned the human anatomy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, man. Big up to everybody, man. XBL Flashy. Hey, Dom, hope you hit 50K by 2022. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll definitely gonna happen. Football transition into biology. I know, right? Dom, I don't think a country like Bolivia should be participating in these tournaments, to be honest. They have to. You never know what would happen. You never, ever know what would happen. That's why they have to participate. And there's not enough countries in South America to do like a preliminary round and eliminate a few teams. You know what I'm saying? Ain't enough at all. So, look. Argentina 3, Bolivia 0. Lionel Messi show. Oh, man. That was a brilliant display by Messi. Gotta give it to him because Messi is the GOAT, man. Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT as well. You could have more than one GOAT. You definitely can. There would always be a debate on who is the greatest ever player of all time. And that debate would continue. It would be subjective to, you know, maybe where you're from and, you know what I mean? Debates like that don't always have a lot of objectivity. It's either you prefer this player over that player. You see what I mean? But it was a dominant performance by Argentina. 24 shots at goal, 7 on target, 71% of the ball. Only 7 shots at goal by Bolivia, 3 on target, 29% of the ball. I'm telling you, they were outplayed. It was a Messi masterclass. And with those goals, the hat-trick, Messi has now become the leading goal scorer of all time in South America, which is a great stat. Great stat. And I have some more really good things to share with you guys. So Messi, he went past Pele. I think when he went to 77, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get the correct thing for you right now. Okay, I got it. So Lionel Messi passes Pele to become the leading goal scorer in Conmebol history with 78 goals. 78. I think he tied him with 77. Let me actually get that picture right now to just share with you the players with the most goals in Conmebol so I don't get myself all confused. So I have this here for you right here. Let me share this with you right there. I'm prepared, guys. I got it. He now has 79 goals. 79. So he scored 77. The first goal was 77, tied with Pele. Second goal was the record, and he scored a third to go up to 79. So Pele has 77. Neymar has 69. Suarez has 64. Ronaldo R9 with 62. Romario, who we just spoke about, has 55. Gabriel Batistuta of Argentina has 54. Edinson Cavani with 53. Zico, great Brazilian player, with 48. And Alexis Sanchez of Chile with 46. And this is brought to you by Transfermarkt. Look, man. Look. Cristiano Ronaldo, look out for that record, bro. Messi, 21 goals next year. 21 goals. Easy. Easy next year, Messi. Rip up the World Cup. Rip up the Western World Cup qualifiers. You're only going to be about 34 years old. Messi could actually hunt down that Cristiano Ronaldo record easy. And don't even talk about Neymar, who's still very young. You know what I mean? That record is like, you know what I mean, over. So, great players, man. Great players. I don't think Neymar is going to be considered a great player if he continues with his antics, but he's a very good player. Definitely a good player. Guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you do so. Do appreciate all the love, all the support in here. You guys are the real deal. All right. So, We have 31 likes. Smash the thumbs up button, guys. Let's get those likes up. Let's get them closer to 50. So let's do this. Let us do this. I do this. Let's do this, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this thing going, man. Look, let's keep it going. We have touched on all the games, and let me actually see if I have anything else to share with you. So I touched on the players from Brazil, no longer banned from playing in the Premier League. So City would have Edison and Jesus. Liverpool would have Alisson, Firmino available, and Fabinho. I know Firmino is injured. I have heard that. And a few other teams would have their Brazilians available to them. Talk about Messi becoming the top scorer in Conmebol, and I'm sharing with you the list of players in the list as well. Top scorers in Conmebol, of course. And we spoke about Romario being hospitalized for a gallbladder problem. We also spoke about the young Uruguayan striker Martinez being linked with a move to Real Madrid, or Real Madrid keeping their eyes on the youngster. What else do we have? Guys, if you have anything else to share from South America, let me know now or forever hold your peace. Right now, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be checking back my list to make sure I actually don't miss anything. Look, just to touch on another player who will be available, the Chile FA has made Francisco Ciralta available for selection, Watford versus Wolves. So he's apparently a younger player coming through, Francisco Ciralta. I don't know the player that well, so yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have for that one. So look, what else we have here? The Brazil FA removes its suspension request on FIFA and English clubs' promises to release players in October. This is one that I definitely have to touch on. This is definitely what I have to touch on. So the Brazil FA removes its suspension request, and I think they came to a truce. So the Premier League clubs will allow the Brazilians to travel next month, which means that if they play those qualifiers next month, they either have to leave a few days before so they could be available for the next fixtures, for the crucial fixtures, or they will have to quarantine on their return unless there's some special allowance for the players to go to Brazil, make sure that they're tested, maybe do like a 2 or 3 day quarantine and a 10-day quarantine, but make sure they are negative for COVID and everything. Players need to vaccinate to make sure they protect themselves and their loved ones as well. I'm vaccinated, guys. Make sure you get vaccinated, man. Don't be stupid. You see what I'm saying? Don't be dumb. I know even if you get vaccinated, you could still die. You could still get COVID, but your chances are lower. And I'm not out here actually advocating for people to get vaccinated. It's the right thing to do. Go get your ass vaccinated and stop being a fool. Simple. Simple. I see there's people in like St. Vincent protesting about mandatory vaccination for like workers and things like that. Of course, people have to be mandatory vaccine. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not with the conspiracies. People are dying. I'm not with the conspiracies anymore. I don't want to die from this, man. I really don't want to die from the whole COVID thing. I took the shot the first opportunity I got. I was kind of skeptical because I was just kind of scared in terms of like, yeah, there was a little conspiracy there as well. Not a lot. I was like, I don't know, I'm going to wait it out a little bit. Let me let a lot of people get it first. You see what I'm saying? Drink the Kool-Aid first before I drink the Kool-Aid. And then, yeah, I drink the Kool-Aid too. But it's not bad Kool-Aid. That was months ago I did that, man. It was months ago. So we're not even going to talk about the October fixtures. Let's just take a look at the table right here, guys. This is the table over in Conmebol. That's the table. Round robin, each team play twice. And you can see Brazil are running away with things there, man. So, Dom, did you know Sugma Bobs got into Brazil team? A good youngster in the making. No. Suck my bobs. Suck my bobs. Suck my boobs. Oh, yeah, you're good. Good one, man. Listen, man. Listen. Adam, It's late. I know you're trying to have some fun, bro. You got me with that one. You got me. I'm just remembering Adam was doing some of that already. So yeah, man. What else we got here? Let me just run through before we move on to the next confederation. I do have some more good stuff for you, man. Trust me, I do. Trust me, I do. So let me remove some of these things that I've actually talked about already. Also, before I do move on, man, I have another one from South America to touch on, man. Conmebol actually opposes the idea of hosting the World Cup every 2 years. So Conmebol are not with it. They're not with it. They're not with it. Are you guys with it? Are you with it? Because I'm not with it either. I am not with it. If you are with it, you are with it, but I'm not with it. And I want to actually share that article with you. Let me see if I could actually find that article from the Conmebol website. And I'll just share that one with you. That's the table right there, guys. We did touch on the table already, but that's the table for you again. Let's go to the Conmebol website. Hopefully the translation is a little bit better this time around. You could see this article only received 14 shares because people don't really read. You know, people don't read, you know what I mean? But I think the smart black man would read. You know, they say black people don't read, but I'm reading. I'm reading things. That's very hard to read right there. It is very hard to read. I don't know why they didn't make the font darker, but let me make this a little bigger for your eyeballs, all right? Is that big enough for you? Is that big enough? You could read that, guys? You could read that? You see a nice World Cup picture there? I know you guys like pictures. You're not going to read the book unless it has pictures, right? Right? You're not, right? Okay. Yeah, there's a little picture there for you. Faced with the project of holding the World Cup every 2 years, Conmebol, after a round of consultations with South American football leaders, considered it appropriate to express its position regarding this initiative based on the following fundamentals. A World Cup every 2 years could distort the most important football competition on the planet, lowering its quality and undermining its exclusive character and its current demanding standards. The World Cup is an event that attracts the attention and expectations of billions of people because it represents the culmination of a process of elimination that lasts the entire 4-year period and has its own dynamics and appeal. A World Cup every 2 years would represent an overload that is practically impossible to manage in the international competition calendar. In the current condition, it is already complex to harmonize times, schedule, logistics, adequate preparation of equipment and commitments. The situation would be extremely difficult with the proposed change. It could even put the quality of other tournaments, both club and national, at risk. The idea of the World Cup is to bring together the most talented footballers, the most outstanding coaches, and the most trained referees to determine in a fair competition which is the best team on the planet. This cannot be achieved without proper preparation, without teams developing their skills and technicians designing and implementing strategies. All of this translates into time, training sessions, planning games. Conmebol defends the search for excellence in the field of play and is committed to increasingly competitive events of the highest quality. There is no sporting justification for shortening the period between World Cups. The further approval of a change of this nature, a broad and participatory process of consultations with all the actors involved is essential. It must be the fruit of a frank debate in which all opinions and criteria are considered. Conmebol is and will always be open to dialogue that seeks the best for football. Although, at the same point, Conmebol supported the project in question, technical analysis show that it is highly unviable. So what it's saying, Conmebol is open to ideas that it would improve football, like what Wenger is saying. But even though at some point, Conmebol supported the project in question. When they really looked at it, it's not viable. All right, just for simpler terms. Therefore, under current conditions, it ratifies its support for the current World Cup model, and with its terms and classification mechanisms, considering it consistent with the spirit that animated those who conceived and founded this competition. Well said, well written by Conmebol, though I gotta give it to them because this was translated almost perfectly. So well written by Conmebol. I like that. I'm not for the 2-year World Cup though. It's too much, man. It is too much. It is really too much. Alex Jones, big up, damn. That reminds me of them trying to bring the European Super League. Wenger must have been smoking crack when he came up with that proposal. But I'm trying to understand, why do we need more World Cups though? You see what I'm saying? Seriously. Why? It's the World Cup. Why do we need more? Unless it's shortened games, then yeah. If you're going to make the games, 50 minutes? Yeah, have it 2 years. Have it every 2 years. Make the games 50 minutes a game, 25 minutes a freaking half, and then, yeah, you could have the World Cup every 2 years. But otherwise, not necessary. Not necessary at all. Not necessary. Forget about all those countries who want to host it and make money. It's all about money. Why do you sell more of something you've already selling? It's to make more money. Anytime you do that, it decreases the quality. Anytime. You see what I'm saying? There could be quality with quantity, but not when you have humans and players involved that has to run up and down and play these games and still play for their clubs. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Twiller says Dom reads like a newscaster on network TV. Yeah, man, I think I could get a job, you know. I think I could get a job as a newscaster as well. You know, you gotta read like a newscaster. You gotta read. Reading is not the easiest thing, you know. Listen, reading is low-key hard. When you really think about it, reading is low-key hard, man. Not many people could pull off reading like this. Seriously, I'm not saying I'm the best reader, but still, man, at least I could read. You see what I mean? So what is that I'm saying? If they actually do it right, I won't mind it, but they will need to enforce changes for all leagues in the world, international qualifiers, and everything else to make it work. This is not necessary. It ain't necessary, and they should leave it exactly where pa it day. Okay? Don't make me have to listen. Do not make me have to start talking like I'm in St. Vincent right now. Left it pa it day. You see what I'm saying? So Conmebol opposes the World Cup every 2 years. Do we have anything else on Conmebol? I've been touching a lot on these, you know what I mean? A lot of articles on Conmebol, man. A lot of them. And I know you guys are loving it. I really know you guys are. I know you guys are loving it. And but we got to move on. What we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be moving on to Concacaf. We're going to talk a little bit about Concacaf. I have a few articles to touch on in terms of the Concacaf Confederation. We're going to touch on that. Big up to the boy Andre Blake in the background there. And we're going to just touch on Concacaf and then keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? We're going to keep it moving. Let's go. All right. Let's do this. What did the cow say? Keep it moving. Oh, man. That was a really bad dad joke, right? Anyways, let us keep it moving, though. Let us go to Concacaf, everybody's favorite confederation. It ain't the best confederation. It ain't the biggest, but it's ours. Anyways, what's going on in Concacaf right about now in terms of the table? In terms of the table, I don't even think they have a table up. Oh, yeah, they do. They do have a table. They do have a table for the earlier rounds. Do they have a table for the final round? Let me check the bottom here. Do they? All right, they do. I thought they didn't. God damn, you got me there, FIFA. I think they updated this. Mexico currently on top. Oh, man, I burped while I talked there, though. Anyways, sorry for that. Mexico on top of the table with 7 points. Canada, very impressive. Canada in second with 5 points. USA, what a win in San Pedro Sula versus Honduras with 5 points. Panama, in my opinion, has been the most impressive team. Forget about the rankings, the table. In terms of power rankings, I am going to actually do a power ranking video on Concacaf. And what is the basis? What's the criteria for the power ranking? Feelings and my assessment, my analysis. That's how I feel. It's just how I feel. It has nothing to do with points and how many goals scored and all of that. It's just power rankings. You know what I mean? How do they actually do power rankings though, when you really think about it? What criteria do they use for power rankings? Big up to AD 744 in the house as well. You know what I'm saying? What do they actually use for power rankings? If you know, guys, let me know. Just give me some insights in that. I've always wondered that. What the hell do they use? But I'm gonna use feelings. It's actually my thoughts. I'm gonna be objective. I'm definitely gonna be objective with it, but still, yeah. Costa Rica, you ain't looking good at all. 5th, Honduras 6th, El Salvador 7th, and all these teams have 2 points apiece. And the only Caribbean nation left in the competition, Jamaica, with 1 point. So the North American countries, the 2026 hosts, are leading the charge, with Panama, the 2018 debutant, just behind. So not bad at all, not bad. So any thoughts on the table, guys? If there's any thoughts on the table, let me know, man. Let me know. So Thriller asked, Dom, did you just upload a YouTube video while you're streaming live right now? I actually had that video scheduled for the people. Look, we only have 35 of us in here. There's probably some people out there that's interested in hearing about that Liverpool Leeds game. So I put that out. You know what I'm saying? I put out that clip. Even though the clip ain't really relevant no more, seeing that the Brazilian players are allowed. But it is whatever, man. It is whatever. See what I'm saying? I do still think Liverpool are going to lose the game. Nah, they might win the game now that Alisson and Fabinho are available again. But I'm telling you. That was something, right? That was unfair to us, man. We had to make predictions, keeping in mind that the Brazilian players not available. I was actually thinking to do predictions for if the Brazilian players were available and if they not. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Is Chicharito still playing for Mexico? Nope. He's not retired, but they haven't called him up. AD says, interesting. No nation in CONCACAF can go perfect anymore. Yeah, they've all actually dropped points. And in terms of perfect, Brazil are perfect right now. And there's a few African countries that are perfect. Denmark are the only European countries that only European country that is perfect right about now. So big up to Denmark. I have something on CONCACAF to share with you guys. Even though it kind of goes over into 2 confederations, this one is actually let me see. I need to get this one. Yeah, this is not gonna. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, this one is not gonna get translated, but I got this one for you right here. I got an article for you. We're done with the table. We won't be touching on the table too much, but Goose Hiddink has retired as from management. Goose Hiddink, who was currently in charge of the Curacao national team, retires from football management at the age of 74. I think Goose Hiddink was actually going through some sickness. I think he had got COVID and he was going through some sickness though. So we're just going to click the news, and that's in Dutch right now, guys. That's in Dutch. So I'm actually going to bring up an article written in English, but that's in Dutch. That's the initial article that I actually got. So yeah, that's better, right? That is better. So Goose Hiddink, man, let's read this one. Goose Hiddink retires from coaching. Goose Hiddink's coaching career has come to an end, calling time on his spell in charge of Curacao and in football management. Hiddink, now 74, had battled COVID-19 earlier in 2021, That forced him to temporarily leave the job in the hands of Patrick Kluivert, who took over on an interim basis. And remember, Curacao got to the previous round in Concacaf qualifiers, but succumbed to Panama. And they did really give Panama a good fight. Really give Panama a run for their money. They gave Panama such a good run for their money that I wasn't even convinced with this Panamanian team anymore. But Panama has definitely showed us, right? So, Goose hitting, I quote, "I spoke with the president and we came to the conclusion that with the team going in the new direction, it's better for me to leave," Hitting said. "I am going to stop coaching altogether. I was out of action for a while due to COVID-19 and we were unsuccessful in the World Cup qualification and unable to take part in the Gold Cup as well." Remember, that happened because of COVID, that Curacao wasn't able to take part in the competition after the World Cup heartbreak. Hitting's coaching career began in 1982 with the Graaf Sharp and took him to PSV Eindhoven, Real Madrid, Valencia, Real Betis, Chelsea, and countless others in club football and in international football. So this is awesome, man. This is absolutely awesome, and all the best to Goose Hitting, man. At 74 years old, you should be enjoying retirement. He's gonna be 75 in November. This is crazy. Listen, at least he's not Mircea Lucescu, because Lucescu does not want to retire, it seems. Lucescu is 76 years old, and he will be managing Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League this season. So that is crazy. That is absolute craziness. I actually need to close out a few things I have open here because I was actually losing a bit of signal there. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it for Goose Hitting in terms of his CV. He managed PSV back in 1987 to 90. Fenerbahce 90 to 91. Valencia 91 to 94. He managed the Netherlands national team from 95 to 1998. Then he moved on to Real Madrid for like a year. Real Betis for a year. He managed the South Korean international team. Then he went back to PSV Eindhoven for 4 years. Then he moved on to Australia. He managed the Russian team for 4 years. He was an interim boss at Chelsea. He managed Turkey as well. He managed Anzi. Remember that Russian club, guys, that had all that money? Anzi Makakhala. Oh man, that name is weird. Then he managed the Netherlands again, Chelsea interim as well, China under 21, and then the Curacao national team. So you gotta give it to Goose Hitting. In terms of achievements as a manager, honors as a manager, he was AFC Coach of the Year back in 2002. Goose Hitting. And you mentioned 2002 AFC Coach of the Year. 2002 South Korea. Was he the man? I think he was a manager of South Korea at the 2002 World Cup, right? Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. So look, gotta give it to Goose Hitting, man. He's a legendary manager, and he's calling it quits. Definitely calling time in his career. So let me go back to the honors before I do move on. Let me touch on the honors there. And AFC Coach of the Year 2002, World Soccer World Manager of the Year in 2002 with South Korea as well. Dutch Sports Coach of the Year. All coaches, all sports combined, 2002-2005 as well. He served he picked up the Rinus Michels Award in 2005 and 2006. Coach of the Year in Russia in 2008 as well. So Hitting was named an honorary citizen of Seoul after reaching the 2002 World Cup semi-final as well. He's also an honorary citizen of Eindhoven after winning his 6th Eredivisie title with PSV in 2006. Look, you got to give it to him, man. He won the Eredivisie 86-87 with PSV, 87-88, 88-89. 02, 03, 04, 05, and 05, 06. He also won the KNVB Cup with PSV and the European Cup as well in 1987-88. The European Cup. I just said the European Cup. That's the Champions League. Listen, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm not going to act like I know Goose Hiddink like that. I ain't going to act like I know him like that. But that's a great achievement, man. That is a great achievement. That is a great achievement. I knew that PSV won the Champions League back in the day. But in terms of deep diving in who was in charge of the team, did not realize it was Goose Hiddink. I got to be real. I'm going to keep it honest. Got to keep it honest. He won the FA Cup with Chelsea as well. And he got 4th place for Netherlands at World Cup 1998. He got Euro semi-final with Russia as well. In Goose Hiddink, you a goddamn legend, man. Gotta give it to you, Goose. You a legend. You a Goose. Big up. Definitely big up to Hiddink. And as Alex Jones said, Goose was an underrated manager. Guys, smash the like button. And gals, Dom deserve it for how much work he does for us. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. My man, Dom, back at it. I left earlier, but back again. Because Dom is the great. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody still around these parts. Look, I got something for you pertaining to CONCACAF as well. I got more. You think I ain't got more? I got more. I got more. But in the meantime, in between time, how's everybody feeling right about now? Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. I have some more big news for you. You think I ain't got more news for you? I got more news for you, man. You see what I mean? But let me just locate that news that I'm talking about right now. I do have it. I have it ready for you. Ready to share it with you right now. And are you ready? I know you're ready. I know you guys are always ready. So, Mikel Antonio. I don't want to play this. I want to get no freaking copyright there. But, you know, okay. Damn, we're not going to play that. God damn, I said I'm not going to play it. But, Mikel Antonio, man. Mikel Antonio, player of the month. For the Prem de la Prem, West Ham, EA Sports, Player of the Month. Made his debut for Jamaica in the international break as well. Did not play well. I don't know what happened, but it was a very disjointed effort by Jamaica. And Mikel Antonio, he didn't look too good. But let's see. But that was a very, very good August for Mikel Antonio. I got to give it to him. Definitely got to give it to him, though. He deserves it. If there's any player that deserves the freaking man of the match player of the month performance, it's Mikel Antonio. Definitely. So let me just click back this article here to find out what he did in terms of the goals scored. It's not actually letting us know, but I know he did well. I think he got like a 4 goals and 3 assists or something like that. Let me just pull this up. If anybody have the stats, let me know, but I don't have the stats on me right about now. I just know he did bits. Okay, in terms of stats, he has 4 goals. Absolutely amazing. And in terms of assists, he has 3. 4 goals and 3 assists. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him, man. You definitely got to give it to him. Let me see what Adam is saying here. Off topic, kind of. Which teams will you be cheering for each continent for the World Cup in Qatar? Nah, I ain't make up my mind yet because we ain't know who's going to be there yet. We don't know. Definitely don't know. Lame Albert, the West Ham fan. If Mikel stays fit the entire season for the Hammers, they will finish 4th. Mark my words. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say congratulations to Mikel Antonio, Jamaican international, for picking up Premier League Player of the Month. Is that his only Player of the Month award, though? I got to find out. I really got to find out if that's his only Player of the Month award, because I can't ever remember seeing Mikel Antonio. It can't be. He had to win one during Project Restart, though, because he was on fire. He was absolutely on fire, though. So, yeah. He did win one before. July of 2020. He did win one before. You see? Because I'm like, no, hell no. Yeah, he had to win one. Definitely win one. He won Player of the Year, Player of the Month, Player of the Year, Player of the Month. He should get Player of the Year for West Ham. But he was West Ham United Hammer of the Year 2016-17. Yeah, that is something. And he was Premier League Player of the Month for July 2020. And now August 2021. You want to ask who's the Hammer of the Year last year? Who's the Hammer of the Year last year? I bet the boy Albert. Albert, who is it? Who won it? Thomas Shusek. Thomas Shusek won it last year. Thomas Shusek won it last year. Previous year, Declan Rice. Lucas Fabianski the previous year. Marco Arnautovic. And then Mikel Antonio back in 2017. Yeah, so those are the Hammers of the Year for you. And Mikel Antonio. All hail Mikel. That sounds good, right? That sounds good. Big up to Leng and Sweet in the house. How you feeling, Leng? And, you know, bro, stop with the negativity, bro. I don't like you. You be on some negativity these days, bro. You're one of us, and you're with the negativity again. Back, football back. Why you doing World Cup, if I may ask, bro? Tell Albert. Tell him, bro. Tell him, Albert. Tell him, Albert. Albert, I'm just going to wait for Albert to tell him. Tell him, Albert. Tell him. We're not taking any prisoners. No prisoners. No prisoners we're taking. Respect the thing. Respect the grind. Okay? Respect the grind. Albert, tell him. I'm not talking about you. I'm not saying you're negative. Albert, you've been really off key these days, you know. You've been off key these days, bro. You're off key. I ever said you're negative, Albert? I never said you're negative. Never once did I say Albert is negative. Albert, you're off key, bro. You're off key. I'm waiting for you to drop the hard comment and you coming to tell me about how you being negative. You see what I mean? Anyways, man. Anyways, that was a lame comment, Albert. We're going to keep things moving. Definitely going to keep things moving, though. You see, I have one thing more on Concacaf to touch on, and then we're going to move on to AFC. I have something on AFC as well. I've been scouring the internet for these brilliant little articles for you guys to share with you so that you could actually, you know exactly what's going on. You see what I mean? Most people won't even talk about these things, and I'm talking about these things with you. You see what I mean? Come on, man. Show some blood cleat appreciation, man. Come on, you could do better than that. Could definitely do better than that. So, all right, let me actually find this article right here that I want to touch on. I want to talk about a specific player in CONCACAF, and let me just search his name right now, and I'll get him. But yeah, man, guys, you gotta respect the thing. It's World Cup qualifiers daily. If I want to talk about the World Cup and cover some things that I need to cover because there were World Cup matches last night, qualifying games last night, just respect the thing now, man. You see what I'm saying? Just respect the thing and stop coming in here asking me why am I doing international content when you know I do international content all the time. All the time I do international content. You see what I'm saying? All the time. I do international and I do club. I don't just do club content. I don't do Man City content only either. Because when I put out the Man City content, not a goddamn soul watch the videos. You see what I mean? So don't come in here and be asking me why am I doing this and doing that when y'all not supporting the thing. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, let's keep it moving, man. Do not get me started. So to touch on this article here, yes, Honduran goal scorer Brian Moya immigrated to the U.S. illegally. Mother lost a leg on La Bestia, and he played indoor soccer here, there, and everywhere, including Chicago Mustangs, with Dynamo under 23s, the Dynamo under 23s, but couldn't sign because he was illegal. Finally, got tired of waiting and turned pro in Honduras, and he scored the only goal for Honduras against the USA there. So, yeah, good stuff. Very, very good stuff, man. Very good stuff there. Brian Moya. And in terms of articles in Concacaf, I think that's all I have for you. I know you guys want more. I know you want more. But if you have anything else to add in terms of Concacaf, please let me know. Guys, have you noticed that big central defensive midfielder there, Anthony Grant, who plays for Swindon Town, got a haircut? Did you notice he got a haircut? These are just little things, you know. Little niche things that, you know, I like talking about. Anthony Grant came to play for Jamaica looking real scruffy, man. You think like, yo, Grant, are you homeless, bro? Why you look like that, bro? Why you looking so homeless, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's just a question that's just a question I have for you, bro. Why are you currently looking homeless? You see what I'm saying? Please tell me. Please explain to me why you come play for the national team looking like that. Bam. Look at Anthony Grant, right? Look at Anthony Grant. Then, when I saw him in the match against Costa Rica, oh, man. Oh, my God. The man had a fresh trim, fresh shape up. The man had his braids done. I think the boy Anthony Grant got a little catty down in Jamaica, you know. I hook him up nice. You see what I mean? Hook him up real nice, man. So, what else we got here? Johnny Longsdom, you don't need to explain yourself to them. But these are people that always come to watch the stuff, man. These are people that always come to watch the videos, and yet they come in, and they come in with the nonsense. You see what I mean? And I don't like that. Wait, did you do a Premier League? No, I didn't do one of those. I didn't do one of those. I didn't do one of those. What am I doing, FIFA? The FIFA content is on hold right now because I had to do the World Cup qualifiers. And there's a lot of work to be done. And the FIFA could take the back burner because the new game is coming up anyways. When is the new game? The end of the month or something? Soon? So I have to get the new game. I'm thinking about getting the PS5, but it's very expensive. There's bills to pay, so I don't even know what I'm doing yet in terms of that. But I might just buy the PS4 version and play FIFA 22. Bring back the gaming streams pretty soon. But those would come back. Those would definitely come back, though. All right, guys? Brandon is asking, when will El Salvador score a goal? Well, that's El Salvador's problem right about now, man. They are not scoring enough goals. They have to score more goals if they are to actually compete. You see what I'm saying? Goals are going to win you games. You cannot win a game without scoring unless it's a penalty shootout. You see what I'm saying? So they got to get their act together. El Salvador, they're going to give you some tough games, but overall, 2026. 2026. Any El Salvadorian fan come talk to me and argue with me about them qualifying? 2026, man. 2026. You see what I'm saying? So, look at this, right, guys? Look at this Anthony Grant here, right? Look at this Anthony Grant. And then, look at this Anthony Grant, right? Look here. Look at exactly what I'm telling y'all. Look at this. Then look at this Anthony Grant. Oh boy, a total different person. Total different person. You know what I'm saying? Thriller, please tell me. The boy got a little catty down in Jamaica. Hook up the hair for him. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up. Nice. But yeah, I think he had a good international break there. Coming in at 34 years old from Swindon Town. Making a Jamaican debut, former Chelsea youngster as well, and he played well, and he definitely deserves the call-up for the entire 14 games. Even if Jamaica does not make it through, he does deserve it. So, look, with that being said, we're going to keep it moving. We got more to talk about. It's 9:47 p.m. local time. We've been here for an hour, 24 minutes, and we're going strong, man. We're going stronger than Samson. We got 44 thumbs up. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream there. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let us go. Boy looks like Chronic's brother. I don't know, bro. Hopefully somebody gives you FIFA 22 for your birthday, Johnny Lungs. You should do futsal World Cup upcoming. I don't think so. Doused? Nah. Too much football to talk about. Way too much football to talk about. Alex Jones. Boy, Jamaica really has scraped the bottom of the barrel. Division 2 Swindon Town. Shake my damn head. I think that's not Division 2. That might be Division 4, bro. You're talking about Division 2. On Swindon Town in like League 2? Remember, League 2 is like Division 4. Still got some quality players there, though. Still definitely got some quality players. But I don't watch futsal, man. I really don't. I don't watch futsal, you know. But, yeah, let's keep it moving. Let us keep it moving. And we're going to move right on. And we're going to move over to Asia. The boy Matt Ryan in the background there. Look, let's talk. Let us talk. You know what? Let me make it more Asian. More Asian, man. Australians are not Asians. Big up to any Aussie watching this right now. But it's not Asia. The boy Sada Azmoon in the background there. So, look. Let's talk. I have something good for you here from Asia to share with you. And let me actually locate that and then keep it moving. So, all right. I do have something on futsal, but we're not really going to talk about it right now because, you know, we're not going to be talking about futsal. No futsal right now. All right. But let me just touch this. I have something really good for you guys. I got something good. When I say I got something good, I got something good. All right. So let me share this with you. And we're going to move over to the AFC. Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh playing for Feyenoord now. He has moved from Brighton. And he has moved over to the Dutch League again, where he first started. And he is now playing for Feyenoord. Look at his hair kind of. He kind of looks like he got like that black guy hair, man. You see that, guys? Does Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh has like a black father or something? I don't know. But it does. His hair looks very rough. Sorry to say, but it does. It does, man. Look. Why am I talking about Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh? Is because we are on AFC right about now. I need to get this page translated. But let me get to the English account though. Let me go over to the English account and see if they have anything on the English account. They actually don't have anything on the English account when it comes. Yes, they do. But it's still in Dutch. Anyways, what this article is saying, right, is Feyenoord will not include Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh in the squad to face Maccabi Haifa. Right? And I think that's a Conference League game, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a UEFA Conference League. So let me just check that really quick. UEFA Conference League. I should have had my Conference League thing, bookmarked, you know, because I'm going to need to be talking about the Conference League a lot more often, and I need to refer to which teams are in it and stuff like that. But I think Feyenoord are in the Conference League, if I'm not mistaken, and not the Europa League. Yes, they play Maccabi Haifa, and the game is this Tuesday. And the reason why they have taken Ali Reza Jahanbakhsh out of the team is because the club is protecting the Iranian player from being banned from the national team by not playing him against an Israeli team. It goes back where there's the Israeli Islamic nations don't want to play Israel, and that goes back a long time, guys. That is a lot of history, and when I tell you history, that goes back since the 1950s. This has been going on since before you and I were born, 1950s, 60s, 70s, until Israel were in the AFC in Asia, and they had to move into the OFC, and eventually Israel had to move into UEFA. So yeah, this has been going on, And this is actually something I had to share with you guys because that is very, very important. Very important to share. And we see that happen a lot where I think with Armenia and Azerbaijan as well, where Armenian players don't travel to Azerbaijan, and they have some Albanian players don't travel to Azerbaijan as well, I think. I can't quite recall every single one of the instances, but yeah. Chase Athletics, how are you doing, man? Appreciate it. Eaton, thank you very much for being here. 80 Booth in the house. Douse in the house. Bethel Kabede. Zenex, man. Zenex, how are you feeling about Canada right now? Zenex, I don't think you're watching the videos, bro. I've been talking about feeling real good about Canada for a while. Real good. So I don't think Zenex are watching my videos on Concacaf, man. I've been talking about Canada. I've been talking up Canada. I even made a prediction where I predicted Canada to qualify for the World Cup. Zenex, bro, you ain't watching the videos, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I find that kind of offensive when people come and ask me, hey, man, what you think? Bro, I put out 100 videos on it. 100. You see what I'm saying? So go watch the videos and you'll hear exactly what I have to say, okay? All right. Appreciate that. All right. Definitely appreciate that. I have something else to share with you guys, and I'm going to drop that in here. Guys, you see how informative these are? It's all about information. I'm giving you value, man. That's the most important thing. Value. AS Roma to wear UNHCR patch in support of the people of Afghanistan. We are currently talking about Asia, and we are hitting the things that are talking about Asia. Mic check, 11 p.m. Oh, man, that's the wife. Big up to the wife. Appreciate it, wife. Happy that you're getting off early. And, you know, that means we have about 45 more minutes or so to wrap up this stream. Thank you very much. It's nice of you to check in and just drop the announcement in the chat. You see what I'm saying? That is awesome. That is awesome. I know you're smiling right now. I know you can't wait to get home to see me. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see you too. So go back to work and wrap up, and I'll smell you later. Anyways, just to touch on this right now. AS Roma players would wear a special shirt during Sunday Serie A meeting with Sassuolo to show support and provide assistance to the people of Afghanistan. The game, which takes place at the Stadio Olimpico on Sunday night kickoff, whatever time that is, local time, that is what, 8:45 local time, will see a special patch feature on the sleeve of the Giallo Rossi shirts. The patch will feature the logo of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR. The UN agency focuses on the plight of refugees around the world. The shorts worn by the players will then be auctioned off for charity, with all the proceeds being donated to support UNHCR initiatives and assist the people of Afghanistan. This is the patch right there, guys. This is the patch. Alianza ONU per E Refugiata. Refugees. Roma Cares, the club's charity arm, has chosen to embark on this initiative on the 70th anniversary of the Geneva Convention on Refugees, which enshrined the rights of displaced people in international law. AS Roma will become the first football club to embark on a joint initiative with the UNHCR to help the people of Afghanistan, supporting children, women, and men who are currently experiencing another traumatic period in the country. Afghanistan is currently in the midst of another severe humanitarian crisis. Since the start of the year, an estimated 570,000 people have fled their homes. In total, around 3.5 million people are currently displaced and in dire need of assistance. Of those, around 80% are women and children, a proportion of the population who are paying the highest price for an ongoing emergency. We welcome the support that Roma and Roma Cares, with assistance of our agency, want to give to the people of Afghanistan, said Chiara Cardoletti, the UNHCR representative for Italy, the Holy See, and San Marino. Despite the incredible difficult circumstances, I can't make those kind of mistakes on TV, by the way, Thriller. I can't. They'll fire me. Despite the incredible difficult circumstances, the UNHCR has chosen to stay in Afghanistan, a country where we have been working for more than 40 years in order to provide assistance and save lives. This year alone, we have supplied essential survival items to more than 240,000 people, but the need for such items grows hour by hour, and the funds available are woefully insufficient. At times like this, even a small contribution can make a huge difference. You could see the Tammy Abraham shirt here featuring the UNHCR badge is going to be auctioned off after the players actually play in these shirts. If I was a millionaire, man, I'll actually contribute here. Click here to make a donation. I could still make a donation too, so yeah, I think I do need a donation. I'm feeling like a refugee myself right about now. So big up to everybody in the chat right now, man. Mrs. Rich, Dom is doing the Lord's work for us. Oh man, Adam, bro, thank you very much for coming through, bro. Appreciate it. Waking 6 hours. I'll be up until 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and have to wake up 2 hours later to go to work. So I don't know what Adam is crying about. Adam, you could get about 4 hours sleep and you'll be good. But head on, go get some sleep, bro. Go get some sleep. Rest up. I have one more big thing from Asia to actually touch on, but that was a good one. I actually enjoy doing this show, guys, because I like that I'm only talking about internationals. You see what I'm saying? And it ties into World Cup qualifiers daily, and we do have more. So I need to actually start getting things, you know what I mean, going. I have Europe to actually touch on, some things from Europe. I have one more here. Remember Afghanistan and AFC nation, that's why I touched on that one. I have one here. This does not have anything to do with the FIFA World Cup, but the FIFA Club World Cup. FIFA can confirm that it has been informed today by the Japan Football Association, the JFA, that due to the COVID-19 pandemic and hosting situation in the country, they are no longer in a position to host the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021. FIFA would like to thank the JFA for their work and commitment and looks forward to going back to Japan in the future. Further details about an alternative host for the FIFA Club World Cup 2021 will be announced by FIFA in due course. And I have an announcement as well in terms of that. Saudi Arabia have raised their hands and, said that they're going to host it. We know Saudi Arabia, man. We know Saudi Arabia, a very opportunistic country. And whenever they get the opportunity to host something, whether it's the Super Copa de España, they're going to actually do so. And they're ready. They're on standby. And they are ready. And they are willing. Saudi Arabia have officially inquired about the possibility of replacing Japan as hosts of the 2021 FIFA Club World Cup after Japan's official withdrawal. So that was no cap at all. Saudi Arabia are definitely interested in it. Chelsea, are they going to win the FIFA Club World Cup 2021, or is it going to be someone else? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat there. So we're going to keep it moving. We have a few more articles to touch on over in Europe. I don't have anything on Africa, guys. I don't have anything from Africa. Nothing popped up from Africa to actually talk about. We do have a few controversial things to actually touch on in terms of Europe, but I don't know if I'll get into them today, but we'll see. So let's just switch the background here and go to the European background. My boy Lorenzo Insigne at the back there, and we're gonna touch on this one. So yeah, Yeah, I like to take the time to big up everybody in the chat. We got 52 thumbs up. Oh my God. That is absolutely brilliant though. That is brilliant. 52 thumbs up. Wow. Wow. You guys are the real deal. You guys know you're the real deal. 52? Oh my God. Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Guys, you don't even realize the amount of work I put in during the September international break and even in September. Oh man, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Douse, Carlos Cruz signed with Egypt. Listen to Douse. Guys, you hear this guy, Douse? You hear this guy, Douse? Douse, we already touched on that. We touched on that, bro. You're late. All that news already touched. All touched already. You see what I'm saying? We're touching up all the news. Look, let's move on. I got something big from Europe, man. And this is something that we did talk about. And I did touch on during one of my last live streams. And I have a good one for you. And you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it, man. You're going to be like, what? Damn, what? Look at this. What is this? Turkey has sacked Sinol Gunish. Turkey has sacked their boss, Sinol Gunish. I told you this was going to happen. I told you, and I told you this was going to happen. Because what Turkey has been doing right now, not good at all, man. Not good. After the way they started World Cup qualifiers, ain't good. Ain't good at all. And I think they're making the right move because if they continue with bottom of the freaking Euro 2020 table, Sinol Gunish, Turkey definitely doomed for sure. They're not yet doomed. They're not yet doomed, but you could see the top stories here. And Mr. Sinol Gunish, national football team part ways with head coach Sinol Gunish, the Daily News. Turkey mutually part ways with head coach Sinol Gunish. So the boy Gunish got the sack. You got the sack. Let's take a look at this article right now. Allow pop-ups. Come on, man. Can't allow the pop-ups right about now. It's a very short article, but let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look at this one right here. National football team part ways with head coach Sinol Gunish. And you can see Mr. Gunish right there. The Turkish Football Federation confirmed on September 10th that they had parted ways with national team manager Sinol Gunish in the wake of poor results. Gunish, whose contract ended by mutual consent, was under fire from sports officials and fans alike after Turkey suffered a huge 6-1 loss to the Netherlands on September 7th in a 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying game. Following the historic defeat, Turkey dropped to number 3 spot in the group with 11 points. It was a devastating defeat, but not the heaviest one for the Turkish national team, as England toppled Turkey 8-0 twice in 1984 and 1987. The federation thanked the 69-year-old Gunish and wish him success in his future endeavors. I actually think this is the right decision. It's the right decision because what Turkey has been doing, it is absolutely unacceptable for a team that was actually doing quite well. They were doing quite well. And I know the Turkish fans were very, very hyped up and they were like, whoa, I can't believe Turkey are going back to the World Cup and everything. Last time they were at the World Cup was in 2002. And guess what happened? They placed third, but they have never made it back since then. So I thought that with Sinol Gunish at the helm, that something special was actually going to happen. I really thought something special was going to happen. And what we're taking a look at right now is the standings. Group A, Euro 2020. Turkey, 3 matches played, no wins. 8 goals conceded, 1 goal scored. This was not the Turkey team that came into the Euros on a high. After what they had done in the start of World Cup qualifying, I was like, I cannot understand what is going on with Turkey right now. I really cannot understand what's going on with Turkey right now, man. Really can't understand. And I was actually talking about him getting a sack. And he did get the sack. Definitely got the sack. So this one, when I saw this, I'm like, I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised. The goals dried up. The performances just started to wane. I don't know what happened to Soyuncu. And we're going to go over and take a look at the group right now and what Turkey have been doing. Go to the Netherlands group. We're going to scroll down right here. Group G. Turkey are now third behind both Norway and the Dutch. And let's just take a look at the earlier games in the group. They were doing well. 4-2 against the Netherlands. They actually went on to beat Norway 3-0, and it was looking good. But this result is the result where things started to take a turn for the worse. That 3-3 draw against Latvia, I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And then you come this international break and you draw 2-2 with Montenegro. Oh no. Yeah, you beat Gibraltar. That's expected. But this 6-1 loss, listen, man, that was a sign. How you going to beat a team 4-2 and then come back and lose 6-1? Nah. But thank you very much for the entertaining matches between Turkey and Netherlands. So I do appreciate that. So all the best to Sinal Gunish in his, future endeavors, just like the Turkish FA is actually wishing him. What are your thoughts, guys, on Sinal Gunish getting sacked? Let me know. I ain't hear anybody talking about this, man. Let me know what you guys are saying on this one. Talk to me. Another manager under severe pressure is Franco Foda. Franco Foda of Austria. Since we're on this right now, let's just go down to where Austria's group is. Group F. Look at what's going on there with Austria. Austria do have the cushion of the Nations League, right? But look at how far off they are from Denmark. Look at what Scotland are doing in the group. Even in Israel. Look at what they doing in the group. Austria do have the safeguard of the Nations League. And the last time I checked the Nations League, they did have that safeguard. You know what I'm saying? So let me just find the UEFA World Cup qualifiers, and I'll let you guys know for sure where they're at in terms of that safeguard for the Nations League. So just going to touch on that right now. I'm going to find that, and I'm going to let you guys know. So the teams that are currently benefiting are Wales and Austria. So Austria are benefiting from the cushion, even though they are fourth in their group, and that's what the Nations League cushion gives you, a backdoor into the playoffs. The teams currently benefiting right now are Wales and Austria, are both outside the top two. Wales are in Group E, and we know what happened the last game. What they drew to Estonia, I think. They drew to Estonia, right? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Wales, but they should have actually been in second place with 10 points right now. And it would have been, let me see, it would have been the Czech Republic benefiting. The Czech Republic are next in line to benefit. Then Hungary, Slovenia, Montenegro, Albania, Armenia, and Gibraltar and the Faroe Islands. But I don't think the Faroe Islands will actually benefit from that one. Also, since we're on the European qualifiers, guys, since we're talking European qualifiers, and this is World Cup qualifiers daily, San Marino have officially been eliminated. Let's go down to their group. They have officially been eliminated from World Cup qualifiers. San Marino, 6 matches played, no points. No points, but they were not the first team eliminated. The first team eliminated was Azerbaijan. So with 4 matches left, they could only get a maximum of 12 points, where Albania already has 12 points. Poland has 11. And these teams are not going to end on that points tally. So San Marino are out. Andorra will soon be out. So teams are getting eliminated little by little. And I think there's 134 teams left in World Cup qualifiers, if I'm not mistaken. So the number is getting smaller and smaller. Let me see if I actually could confirm how many teams are left here. Yeah, I can't find the the exact number, but I know San Marino are definitely out of World Cup qualifiers now. So big up to San Marino, man. You guys are trying. I know you guys are trying your best, and you know, you're trying, man. You know what I'm saying? It is all good. You're trying. Also, let's find out who else is gonna be out of World Cup qualifiers pretty soon. So San Marino, Andorra for sure. Cyprus and Malta, they gotta watch themselves. Cyprus and Malta in definitely trouble. Then Gibraltar. But the thing with Gibraltar though, yeah, Gibraltar out. They have that Nations League cushion, but Gibraltar also out. They could count themselves out as well. Moldova and Faroe Islands will be out in October. Their games would be, you know, if they play each other, dead rubbers. And Estonia and Belarus would soon be out. Kazakhstan, they're fighting, but this group is very tight. See Group D? Group D is tight. Kazakhstan and Bosnia has 3 points, but look at Ukraine, 5 points. Look at Finland, 5 points. This group is a weird group, man. Listen, this group should sit at the table by themselves. They are weirdos. I'm telling you. Lithuania, soon out for sure. And the other teams are still alive. But Lithuania are alive because of Switzerland only having 8 points. Northern Ireland, 8 points. Georgia, yeah, they'll be out very soon. Kosovo in jeopardy as well. Azerbaijan, gone. Republic of Ireland, soon gone. Koi Big, huh? Let me hear how many people are going to drop Koi Big on my qualified video now. Because back in 2018, all I had on the video was Koi Big. I'm like, what the hell is up with this Koi Big nonsense, man? But come on, you boys in green would not be hollered in my comment section going forward. So let me see what the boy AD is saying. Officially, San Marino and Azerbaijan are out. Definitely. San Marino is basically Italy's Z team. Z, you know. Oh my God. You ain't got to be so harsh, man. You definitely ain't got to be so harsh. So, look, we touched on that already. We have another very interesting thing I want to talk about, though. I'll have to touch on this one. So, while we're on the World Cup qualifying, the new format that is being proposed by Arsene Wenger, you know what I'm saying? Arsene, bro. Don't make your name sound like, you know what I mean? Don't sound like an ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the format, but with all due respect, though. With all due respect, don't sound like an ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back here to this Danish website here. I hope they don't copyright my stream, though, but let's pause that. And FIFA's controversial World Cup idea is a really bad idea, says the Danish Football Association, the DBU. So they're coming out and they're making it known, as well as the Conmebol as well. So the DBU director is very critical of the prospect of holding the World Cup every 2 years, but several football legends welcome the proposal. I'm not getting into this article. This is way too long. I've been reading all damn night. But this website does cover a little bit of Danish football there. You could see. We won't be getting into this right about now. We're not going to get into it. I should actually save this website and look into some Danish sports from time to time, man. You know what I mean? I should, right? I really should. Where the hell do I save bookmarks, man? I don't even have the freaking option. Oh yeah, let me add bookmark. Add it. Bookmarks bar. Yeah, add it. Save that favorite. I'm gonna keep in touch with Danish football right there for y'all. But they're actually opposing the thought of the 2-year World Cup. So that's another thing right there. I'm giving you guys I'm spoiling you guys, actually. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm actually spoiling you hard. Definitely spoiling you hard. What else we got? You want more? I know you want more. And I got more for you. If it's more you want, let me tell you something. If it's more you want, it's more you're gonna get. All right? Let's touch on this one. Let's touch on this one here and go. Another one. Got to translate the page. Definitely. German stars, DFB stars, are stuck in plane for 10 hours. I bet you guys didn't hear about this. Did you hear about this? This is what the show is all about. And I will try to do this World Cup qualifying thing, continue it for at least, every week until we have World Cup qualifiers daily again. It's not feasible to do it daily, guys. I can't do it daily. I really can't. Cristiano Roscoe, we won Concacaf. I done talk about Concacaf already, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn Rich, I don't even look at ESPN World Cup qualifiers. I come here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So, look. Let's just read this article right here. See what it's saying. Continue to purchase. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. I can't purchase it. No. After a 4-0 win with Iceland team, an incident broke out in the air. The plane had to make a stop over in Edinburgh, Scotland. The odyssey lasted over 10 hours. All right? And what I could actually do, I'll get a free article. I'm not going to be reading. I'm not going to be actually paying for this article right about now. It's not a website that I frequent, though. But German football team. Yeah. News. All right. Got it here. Got one. Got him. I got it. And I'm going to just switch over the outlets. Go over to the Athletic here. I think there's a subscription for this one too, but maybe I have a free read here. So, German national team returned home after emergency landing and delay in Edinburgh. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Edinburgh. All right. Give me a second, man. I had a whole freaking bottle of beer. It's still, the beer is still in the neck. It's still in the damn neck, man. The German national football team has taken off from Edinburgh Airport after being stuck on the tarmac for 6 hours following an emergency landing on their way back from Iceland. The class jet flight left Reykjavik at 2 a.m. following Germany's 4-0 win over Iceland on Wednesday night and was destined for Frankfurt. Pilots declared a mid-air emergency over Scotland on Thursday morning, however, and were forced to make an emergency landing in Edinburgh at 4 a.m. The squad then remained on the aircraft because the team management wanted to maintain their secure COVID-19 bubble. The team later tweeted a message that read, "Safety first, safe stopover as precaution in Edinburgh." From there, I don't even know if I'm saying, am I saying, yeah, Edinburgh, whatever, man. From there, individual onward and return journeys are planned. And on Thursday afternoon, they added the replacement flight has since arrived and we're heading back to Frankfurt and Munich. News of the team's delay will have caused concern for reigning Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich, who play away to RB Leipzig on Saturday. Bayern players like Jamal Musiala, Leon Goretzka, Niklas Sula, and Leroy Sané were all stuck in Edinburgh, unlike Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich, and Serge Gnabry, who had opted to stay behind in the Icelandic capital and made their way back on regular plane in the morning. RB Leipzig's Lucas Klostermann was also delayed in Scotland, as were the rest of Germany's squad. So that's pretty cool, and I'm glad everyone's safe. It could have been a disaster. You know, they've had a few air disasters that kill entire teams. You know what I'm saying? The Zambian air disaster comes to mind. I will touch on that another time. But I'm telling you, man, these are fun and important things to actually talk about. I like talking about these things. But we're going to keep it moving, man. As we said in a previous episode, UEFA boss Alexander Seferin and European leagues oppose the new World Cup plan as well. So that is not something that they're not with it because it's going to disrupt a lot of things in UEFA, and they're not with the every 2-year type thing, man. They're not with it. They say, hey, man, we're not with it. Nice little idea you got coming up there, but I think you ought to keep it to yourself. You see what I say? you better keep it to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Peter Schmeichel came out and said that everyone was on board with World Cup every 2 years. But then Peter Schmeichel, being a Dane, the Denmark FA did come out and say that they're not with it. So the players might be liking it, but, you know, not the FA. The FA, they're not effing with it. The FA not effing with it. You get it? They're really not effing with it. So we're going to move over to that article here. UEFA President Alexander Seferin. Europe and South America prepare to boycott biennial World Cup. You know what I'm saying? And guys, this is a long form. This is a long format of any kind of little package. This is a long format where it's live. You're here with me. We're talking. You're getting, you know what I mean, the information that you're not going to get from most people. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Edinburgh. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know. But yeah, man, this article is saying UEFA's president has warned of a World Cup boycott by European and South American countries if FIFA pushes ahead with moves to hold the tournament every 2 years. Arsene Wenger, the former Arsenal manager who is FIFA's head of global development, has laid out a revolutionary plan for a new calendar with a major international tournament every summer and the World Cup and Euros and alternate years. Wenger, you need to chill, bro. You need to chill. An interview with The Times, Alexander Seferin said that a biennial World Cup would kill football and criticized FIFA for going public with their plan before holding any talks with UEFA. Lord Coe, the president of World Athletics, has also warned that the biennial World Cup would damage the Olympics. And that'll be it. We're not continuing the reading because I'm not going to start a free trial. This is a very, very tricky thing that Arsene Wenger is playing with, man. You're playing with a very, very, very delicate thing here. Also, guys, before we do end today's live stream, there has been something coming out on the whole situation that happened in Hungary with the English national team. There's been a situation, there's been an update, and I want to actually share that update with you very soon as I could actually find that said article. So look, just to there's been a few updates. There's been a few updates, man. And I don't know what is going on with this England team, man. Everywhere the England team goes, there's always some cry of racism happening against the team. Why it's always only the English team though? Is it something that they don't like the England players or something? You see what I mean? Because why only the English team? I'm kind of confused. England went to Poland, and the same BS is going on with allegations against Kamil Glick, against Kyle Walker, and there was a little scuffle almost ensued. And I really don't know what's going on here. Every time the England team goes somewhere, they go to Montenegro, racism. They go to Poland, racism. They go to Hungary, racism. What is up? Something is off, man. Something is off with that, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Something is off. Something is off. Belgium has a lot of black players. How come we're not hearing the Belgian players are actually getting racially abused? Seriously. I'm not saying that it ain't true or it ain't what it is, but it's always England. 80 Boot is saying England have the most media following. Is it the media looking to twist every single thing up though? Is it the media looking to twist everything up? Because I actually saw on my Twitter today that Yannicka, big up to Yannicka, was saying that some news outlet wrote an article about Jerome Boateng. You know, he's going through his legal problems right now because his ex-girlfriend Cassia Lenhart died a few months back. I covered it on Dominic Rich FC, and I've been meaning to actually do some articles over on Dominic Rich FC, but I've been absolutely busy, man. I haven't had time. Really haven't had time. Like this morning when I actually wanted to do that, I had to do the Champions League video. And these videos tire me out, man. It's very tiring. I woke up early. I banged out the Champions League video. I tried to make it short. Still came out long. I had some more editing to do, some other things. So, yeah. But why always England? Why? Why? You see what I mean? But anyways, the whole thing that happened in Hungary, this is something coming out. This is, well, I told you I've been doing an investigative, man, thing. Look, meet the far-right fanatics getting Hungary's football team in trouble. Before Hungary hosted England in the World Cup qualifying match on September 2nd, the Hungarian national team's manager said he supported England's players taking the knee before kickoff to protest against racism. And I quote, "I really hope that this will not happen," Hungary manager Marco Rossi said when he was asked about the possibility of racist behavior from a minority of Hungarian fans. But in case this could happen, we are absolutely on their side, on the side of the English players. All right, so I like to take the time to apologize to the Hungarian national team as well. But you see, this little group, I had to take Hungary off my World Cup list because I'm not effing with Hungary no more. Seriously, I had to. I actually was thinking about putting Hungary to qualify for the World Cup. It's a good thing I didn't because they ain't even looking good. And this little far-right group ain't looking good either. So that is what it is. That is exactly what happened. I don't even need to go further into this, but you guys know the incident, and this is the group that's responsible for it. So Alex Jones has said England supporters is always disrespect other teams when booing their national anthem. Just the other day they were booing their own black players. Yep, it's the fans, man. It's the fans. There are some very disgusting fans. I don't know what is wrong with some of these people, but they're sick in the head. They're definitely sick in the head, man. The people racially abusing the England players came from the internet, and most came from outside the UK. So there's also the article coming out on Kyle Walker and Kamil Glik, where the Polish FA said that nothing like that happened. The player was not, racially abusive against Kyle Walker and all. So, yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into that. Nothing big happened. But I think England did file a complaint. They did file a complaint, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just see if I could confirm that. Let me see if I could confirm that one. So just give me 1 sec. Let me see if I could confirm anything on that one right there. All right, let me see. I think let me scroll up a little. All right, all right, yeah, I think that's about it. I did see something about the Polish FA. Yeah, I think that's about it, right? Okay, yeah, I found it. So it's from The Guardian. And it says that Poland say England. All right, let me get this one for you. And we're going to move right on. We're going to keep it moving. Touch on these little things here. So Poland say England lodged untrue complaint Kyle Walker was racially abused. Poland say defender Kamil Glik accused of racism by England. Spokesperson for Poland says we deny any wrongdoing. So there was a little incident that went on. Kyle Walker, he must have heard something. I don't know. I wasn't there. But England have lodged a complaint that Kyle Walker was racially abused by Poland defender Kamil Glik. The flashpoint came at the end of the first half of the stormy 1-1 World Cup qualifying in Warsaw on Wednesday. The Polish Football Association has denied the allegation. The players of both teams came together after England had defended a free kick just before the halftime, with Harry Maguire taking exception to something that happened. The England defender had to be held back by teammates. Television footage showed Glik pinching Kyle Walker on the neck. Glik and Maguire were booked. The Poland media officer and team manager Jakub Kwiatkowski was called out of the dressing room at halftime to be told that the two English Football Association members of staff, the team manager Emily Webb and the security head, Tony Coniford, were talking to the fourth official. When Kwiatkowski intervened, he learned they said Glick's behavior towards Walker had been racist, although the specifics were unclear. The fourth official called the FIFA delegate, who took witness statements and said the game should continue. This is too long. Not gonna go deep into this one, guys. But you see what's going on. You see what's exactly going on there in Europe. Always some nonsense, man. But yeah, man. Touched on most things I actually wanted to talk about. And before we go, let's actually end on a more positive note, okay? Let's end on something positive. I'm not going to end on any negativity right about now. Let's end on something positive. And I'm going to share this very positive article with you right here. And we're going to call today's episode of World Cup Qualifier Daily number 10. You know, it has been a success. Let's talk. Florian Wirtz is the total package, says Germany coach Hansi Flick. Remember, Wirtz recently featured in World Cup qualifiers, 18 years old. Jamal Musiala, 18 years old. Karim Adeyemi, also a youngster. I think he's 18. And guys, have you noticed something, right? Look at Musiala, look at Wirtz there. Have you noticed something? Have you noticed, right? Since Hansi Flick took over, he brought back all the Bayern Munich players in. Remember, Bayern Munich players were being frozen out of the team by Joachim Löw. And the change is actually taking effect. Germany are looking like Germany again. They're winning games convincingly. And it looks like Germany are heading to Qatar 2022 above Armenia. Above Armenia of all teams, right? You see what I'm saying? Armenia were ahead of Germany. Could you believe that? I know you can't believe it, but believe it, man. Believe it. Believe it. Armenia were ahead of Germany, which is ridiculous. But now, with guys like Florian Wirtz and Karim Adeyemi coming into the fold, you know, Germany are looking bright, man. So 17 years, 34 days, introducing Florian Wirtz, the youngest goal scorer in Bundesliga history. I actually saw when he did it, you know. That was actually after Project Restart, when I was talking about a few German matches and it was only the Bundesliga playing. And another league, maybe in the Belarusian league or something. But yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into the details of this article. But you get the point. Wirtz, the total package, destined to become a Bayern Munich player sooner rather than later. So guys, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm about to wrap it up, head on over, you know, into Long Island to pick up my wife there. And I have work tomorrow morning. Premier League starts tomorrow morning. You know, a lot of content to cover. Look out for the new videos dropping. We'll be dropping a few clips here and there. Continue to support the thing. You guys are the real deal. Do appreciate it, man. So, look, I'm about to get on out of here. Big up to everybody who stuck around for the thing. Alex Jones, AD Booth, Michael Tablet, Johnny Longs, Christian Orozco. Who else is in here, man? A-Douse, if you're still in here. Shadrach Dorsey, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to everybody in the house, man. Thriller from Manila. Big up to everybody, man. Look, about to get on out of here. So, until next time, we will be back. I will be putting together another nice package from all over the world. And World Cup Qualifiers Daily could be back as soon as Monday. Or, no, not Tuesday. Because we have, maybe not Monday either. Champions League. Maybe next Friday. Maybe next Friday. Maybe I'll do something on the Champions League on Monday. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just take a freaking break. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll take a break. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll just take a well-deserved break. But guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching another one. Like the video if you like it. If you're watching the replay, you're the real deal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up to all the new subscribers. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. Appreciate it, guys. You guys are the real deal. Peace.